Still seems to be in a similar type of mood, cutting it away fiercely over point for 4. So score moving on to 6. And the bowler is Mark Donovan. Very full, bang, over the top. That is close to the boundary. Will not get there. It hit the ground and died in that thick outfield. So if the ball goes up in the air like that, you don't anticipate that it will
Internet is down.
bounce
Internet is down.
and keep rolling. But that was a very aggressive shot there by Sunny Singh. Target of 85. He wants to get this over and done with before the rains come again. Outside off this time. And in fact, my apologies. The bowler is instead Phil Leeds. So Leeds, right arm over the wicket, bowling to Sunny Singh. Sunny Singh, who wants to get this game over and done with, it appears. Anything pitched up, looks like he's going to be going for his shots. Looking big, looking to go over the onside. Tell you what, nobody out there at deep mid-wicket. Any shot in that direction is going to be productive for him. But either way, that is a dot to end things here in the first. At the end of 1, the score is 8 without loss. Check that, 10 without loss. So again, the openers for the USA, Rafi Kazi and Sunny Singh. Rafi Kazi, 3 from 1 ball faced so far. Excuse me, and then Sunny Singh, 6 from 5 with that 1-4. And Phil leads first over, going for 10 runs. Bowler now coming from the southern end, I believe, is Malith Madurasinghe. Confirm that as soon as possible. But U.S. really only needing to score from here 1.7 runs and over to win. You would think that that would be within their capabilities. And in fact, yes, that is Malith Madurasinghe, who is about to take up the bowling from the southern end. It's based on his warm-up. He appears to be a right-handed off-spinner. Keeper is, as of now, unnamed. I believe that might be Grant Paisley. Anyway, so good delivery, outside off, flashing, and that maybe just an outside edge and trickling to that slip. Slip is a very deep slip, as deep a slip as you'll ever see for a spinner. But then again, that based on that first delivery, Madurasinghe may not be a spinner. It may just be a medium pacer, which indicates great skill by the keeper. Hammer it over the top. Look at that shot. Just landing inside the ropes, I believe. But definitely going away for 4. So Rafi Kazi joining in on the fun now. One of his favorite shots. Short of a length and flashing away through the offside. It will get close to the boundary. Will it go all the way? It goes all the way for 4. Flashing at this one through the offside and running away for 4. So off and running is this pair, the opening pair for the U.S. is going to want to do it as quickly as possible, it appears. Already scoring at the rate of 10.8. They only need about 1.54 runs and over. Here's this next delivery. Just defending into the covers for no run. So Rafi Kazi, there's a ball that is there to be hit. He can hit it. But he also has a solid defensive aspect to his game. Madurasinghe again. And solid again in line behind that delivery. Rafi Kazi, solid as ever. A dot ball to end things here in the second. 2 overs bowled, scores 18 without loss. So now starting the third over, the second being bowled by Phil Leeds. His first over going for 10 runs. And he's bowling to the aggressive Sunny Singh. So anything that is slightly off in terms of line or length, expect Sunny Singh to cash in. On the leg side, this is a wide, but that is also a good piece of keeping by the keeper. Quick behind the stumps, really quick stumping, attempted stumping affected. Fortunately for the US, that was not in danger of being a wicket. And there he goes again. He absolutely loves playing these aggressive shots and just racing away through the covers for 4 more. Scoring out up to 23. You know who the keeper is? Who's keeping? Do you know who the keeper is? Does any of you know who the keeper is? Does any of you know who the keeper is? Last name? Next delivery is defended by Sunny Singh. Better delivery, not quite as full and no width offered. And he just defended in front of the stumps. But this opening going at the rate of Jermaine Prescott signaling a leg bye. And that's a leg bye to end things here in the third. Second over by Phil Leeds goes for 7 runs. The US is off and running 25 from 3. And I started saying ago, point of personal preference, I would love to say hello to a great friend and associate pastor of the church that I attend in Austin, Texas, Mrs. Mason Clemens. Good afternoon, Mason. And I know you don't know who the keeper is. My apologies. I thought the mic was on mute. It apparently was not. But it's a pleasure to have you listening and watching. So 3 overs up, 25 without loss. The run rate is 8.33. They only need to score at the rate of 1.42. So they absolutely have this game under control, the Americans. And the Welshmen are going to have a lot of work to do to get back into this. Rafiq Kazi up and over the top of long off. Diving attempt down there. That's a brilliant piece of fielding. I think he stopped that from going for a boundary. That is a brilliant effort. Absolutely brilliant effort. Midoff, in fact, was inside the circle, and he ran backward and dove and prevented that from going for 4. So just another 2, and in fact, Midoff now drops back to long off. Rafiq Kazi again looking big, not able to time it well though. And just trickled into the covers for no run. Mentioned Rafiq Kazi, a brilliant batter, and lives in the Houston area. When I played in the Houston area, he was absolutely one batter who I absolutely hated bowling to. Short outside off, looking to flash that away, and it does not make any contact. We're halfway through the over. Rafiq Kazi playing those days for the Memorial Cricket Club. We had several battles over the years. Just an absolute gem of a human being, but one of the most destructive batters that you'll find anywhere. Very full and driven right back to the bowler. Has that ball burst through his hands, and they get a single. And so just what appeared to have been a catch, I think was more of a spectator's catch. I think easily playing that into the ground was Rafiq Kazi. Madura Singh into his second over. So far, if he has been off in either length or line, he's been punished by both of these opening batters. And once again, with a lot of rain around, I don't anticipate that these two will take very long to get into their craft. This is a good ball, a better line and a better length. Just on that 4th stump line. And Sunny Singh, maybe just a little tentative, not really playing a full-blooded shot at that one. It was over, I think that was a thick top edge that went over the keeper and over first slip Oh, in fact, signal now from umpire Sheena Welsh that only came off of the glove of the keeper, did not hit the batter at all. So just a bye to close things out here in the fourth. A bye, for those of you who are not in the know, is a run that scores without having come off of either the bat or the ball or the batsman. If you're a baseball fan, it's very similar to what's known as a pass ball. The ball gets through the catcher and you get to advance from first to second. That is equivalent of the similar 29 without loss after 4.
29.
And one backward point. So the first wicket goes down. Sunny Singh looking to go big, very aggressive batter, looking to go through the offside, but only succeeding in getting a top edge. The ball, maybe just from our vantage point, not able to see it clearly, but obviously it went off of the edge and flew to backward point where the catch was taken. And so Sunny Singh is done. The first wicket is down. And unofficially, because we have a bit of an issue with our technology here, but unofficially, scores 29 for 1. So first blood landed here by the Wales team. Important that they take wickets. If there is no rain interruption and if they're able to play all 45 overs, I don't think that there's any way to restrict the US from getting to the target. It's a very meager target of 85. So the only way that they're going to win this game, Wales, is if they take wickets. And they've done just that. They've taken the wicket of Sunny Singh, a very aggressive opening batter. And they would have wanted for that to happen, and they need it to happen many more times because, again, you're defending a pretty low total, so your only choice is to take wickets. And very honestly, I'd like to see them much more on the attack than the way they are right now. By the way, just to acknowledge, the bowler now is Mike Cann. Mike Cann, right arm, bowling over the wicket. Tossed up delivery. I'll tell you what, that one stayed just a touch low. And started saying I'd like to see the Welshmen be a little bit more aggressive with their field settings. You'd think a couple slips would be in position, men in catching positions, choosing to not do that. And this is just worked into the onside, no run. So a little bit of a think for the Americans here. Absolutely, by no means are they in any trouble, but they're going to want to keep picking up these singles. Tossed up, stroke right down the ground, over the head of the umpire. Long off and long on in position. It's long on who comes across. That is Mark Donovan, who retrieves the ball and throws it back in. So just one run taken there. In fact, the batter for the Americans is Syed Shahnawaz. Shahnawaz taking the opportunity to bat high up in the order today. Just a split second.